and I couldn't see any Filipino people. And I'm going, where's all the Filipino people?
Yeah.
Anyway, as it turned out, I was in the Seventh-day Adventist Church of Christ. I didn't know any different. It was very to the Cebuano or Tagalog worship service, because I might have missed the English one. It's funny because people say that, Brother Mark, you go to church, you don't understand our language, what do you get out of it? I said, I get the feeling.
Oh, okay.
I said, I can't explain the feeling. I said, but I get that feeling.
Yeah.
And it's always there. So where that comes from, well, I think I've got a fair indication where it comes from, but I just get that feeling. It's a good feeling being in there.
Yeah.
Even though I don't understand the message.
So have you had encounters with other religions before as well, outside of Iglesia, since you've been a member?
Yeah, it was a funny situation because the friend who invited me said, where you live on Gold Coast in Australia, there's actually a Church of Christ there. So I found it in Southport, which is in Gold Coast, Australia. I went there and I'm looking around when I'm sitting there and I couldn't see any Filipino people. And I'm going, where's all the Filipino people?
Yeah.
Anyway, as it turned out, I was in the Seventh-day Adventist Church of Christ. I didn't know any different. It was very comical. And then so I spoke to the person who invited me on the Thursday, because I went Wednesday night. They said, she said, how did you go last night? I said, I don't think this religious thing's for me. I said, I went last night and that minister of that church spoke different things about what the minister last Sunday did.
Right.
I said, it's a sect. And I said, this is not for me.
Yeah.
She said, what church? I give her the address. She rings me back. She said, you silly man. You did not go to Iglesia Ni Cristo. You went to another church. I said, yeah, but it said Church of Christ. She said, no, it's different denomination. And I said, well, see, that's where it's confusing. She said, look, I'll give you a proper address. You go next week, and then you'll see the difference.
Right.
So I actually found the correct Iglesia Ni Cristo church in Gold Coast.
Yeah.
I went Saturday. As soon as I walked into that church, that feeling come flooding back. Oh, okay, there it is. And I sat the worship service.
Yep.
And I thought, okay,
So that's interesting. So when you walked into the other church, you didn't get that feeling?
I didn't get that feeling.
Wow.
And I suppose it was my doing too, because I was looking around for Asian or Philippine people. And everyone was Australian. I'm thinking, is it Gold Coast? Is that why there's only Australians? I'm thinking, no, there's Filipino people here. And I'm going, why is there no Asian people here? So I probably bought that on myself.
Yeah.
I mean, I sat the whole worship service and I listened to the message.
Yeah.
A lot of it I obviously didn't understand because I wasn't religious, but I didn't have that feeling that was washing over me when I went to Iglesia Ni Cristo.
Would you describe the feeling as sort of happy or like tear-jerking, or like how would you describe it if you could?
I probably describe that you haven't seen your family for a while.
Yeah.
You have a family gathering, and it's that feeling.
Right.
That love and affection, and you're in a safe mode. You're in a safe environment. I felt safe, and it was just, I'm supposed to be here.
Right.
I don't know why,
Yeah.
but I'm supposed to be here.
Very interesting.
Yes, I got that, and I spoke to a lot of other people about that, and a lot of the people had that same feeling too.
Same experience.
And we sort of relayed, was okay, I had that feeling.